Today is what? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. I have a lot going on today. I have to cut the lawn out front. That's done with the push mower, a hand gas mower, but you got to push it. I actually cut the lawn in the back over the weekend with the tractor. I got rid of that dog house, or that dog hut. Well, here, I'll take you out and show you. Hold on. It's windy out there, but let me give you an idea what I'm talking about. I may have already showed you, I don't know, but used to be like a little dog fort right there. Right there. I took that down. There's remnants of it over there. That's actually part wood that I can use for cutting and burning. The rest of it had too much dirt in it. I just couldn't use it. It would kill my chain on the saw. So there's 3 pieces over there that really have no dirt on them at all. So I can use those, and they're not rotted. So I can cut those up and use those. So anyway, I took the fill that was there. That was actually a good fill because it's been untouched and nothing but a lot of wood and things rotted, you know, seeping into the ground. So it was good, rich soil. And I kind of just backbladed it throughout the yard. Now I just got to go out and rake it up and make it look neat and pick up all the crap and throw a little more seed down there. The grass will come through it, but I'll throw a little extra seed down there. And I'm thinking about putting a pond in back there, right about the right about there, just past where this hut was, and not as far back to where the fence is. I don't know if you can actually see the depth of the property or not, but anyway, a little pond, something small, something maybe 10 by 15 or so, nothing real deep, and not so much for fish or anything, but you know, just I'll put a filter on it, and this way the boys will have something to jump in and out of and cool off if they want. I'll put a little circulator on it, you know, an aerator and things, and let that all work off the solar, so I don't have to worry about the electric bill going up, and we'll see what happens. And that's where we're at. So anyway, oh, we got most of this wood pile picked up. So that's all done. What I did was I shoved it over there, and we're going to start cutting it up and stacking it along the fence. But we still have to keep it about 3 feet from the fence, otherwise the boys will use it to jump over the fence. So that's where we're at. Alright guys, I'm going to move this. I tell you, this is a workhorse. For the size, it does just about anything you need it to do. As long as you pay attention to what you're doing and don't try to overwork it. Not bad. Anyway, let's see what I can do here. I gotta lift this up and move it out of the way. Generator off there. I might have to put this down for a minute. The biggest thing with the tractor is if you know how it works, how to utilize it, you can work it real hard without thinking. Alright, I gotta get a screw gun so I can take those back legs off. Alright, well it's not gonna make it. So, I gotta think of a way of cutting that step out of there, but yet being able to put it back in place, because I do want to be able to put the sliders in. Because when it's running, I want to be able to open one side so that it doesn't get hot in there and the exhaust gets through. But when I'm not using it, I want to be able to close it off completely to keep it from the elements. So I have to figure out what to do here. Cutting it out of there isn't a problem. It's cutting it out to where I can still put it back in and yet be able to take it back out again. So that's what we're up against. Alright, first I guess let me just start thinking about cutting it out of there. Alright, so it's in. So what I need to do now is take the bottom piece, and I'm thinking of putting a couple of snaps on either side so I can put it in and then snap it to draw it tight. Again, it doesn't have to be perfectly tight because the windows are just going to be sitting in there and sliding on it, so it's not like it's holding any weight. So, but I also have to be able to take it out when I need it, so I can pull this out to put gas in it. So that's where we're at. You know what? For what it's going to be, all I need is a couple pieces of commercial Velcro. That's it. So that's all taken care of. I'll just get some Velcro, which I have, and put that in there, and we're done. So get in there. New message. Okay, so here's where we're at so far, and as you can see, it's charging, so we're all set. There's no reset buttons on this, if I remember correctly. No. Okay, so we should be okay. I did put it upside down only because I wanted to make sure I had enough wire. I can turn it sideways. It really doesn't make a difference though. And those are just banana plugs plugged into that. And if I wanted to disconnect it, I just pull them out. So that's all set. This is a set of jumpers in case I ever have to jump the battery. Or if I want to hook it up to the battery and just have it sitting with another set, then I got a little drawer over here that has a charger in it. This is where the battery used to be, one of those little flat little remote control type batteries, which sucked. So I put the motorcycle battery in here. So, but that's where I'm at. So I'm not going to put the doors on it yet because I want it to dry out, and once it's dry, I'll clean it, and let me see here, what am I doing? Okay, and once I get it cleaned, I'll put some commercial Velcro down, and I can put, where am I? Put this in place, and I can put the doors back in. So for now, the battery's charging. The regulator will shut it off so it won't overcharge. Oh, I gotta get my ass off from underneath there. You know, it'll be a nice place if I have to work on it because I'm protected. However, gotta make sure my knees are in good shape at the time. So, alright. So now I gotta finish putting the solar panel in place so it doesn't fall apart or fall off.